No, what did it do? Okay, there we go. But yeah. I have to play this song. Thank you for the rose. All I keep thinking is the viral video. Yes, J Park. Everyone was going crazy for that dance. They were posting it. Everyone like, oh my god, J Park, when he was like banging his thing. J Park is a whole controversy, man. How do you get kicked out of Korea? He was not day 6. What is that group? After 2 p.m. or something? He was in a K-pop group. He got kicked out of because he said some controversial stuff. They kicked him out of Korea and told him to go to America. Then he was able to come back and perform in like Korea. But yeah, he also defended one of his artists that was wearing a do-rag. Because people, you know, it's not a fashion statement. It's actually to protect black hairstyles. And one of his artists wore a do-rag and he was defending them. And I was like, yikes. Maybe that's why he's not signed under Jay-Z's record label. He was signed under Jay-Z. I forget what it's called. Yeah, but he was signed under Jay-Z's record label. And then, hey, money goes, bro. Anyways, so anyways, what happened was yeah, he was signed under his record label, and then he was no longer. And I think because he went with his own, under his, like, he made his own record label, and he also made a liqueur or something like that. I think, if I'm not mistaken, or soju or something. I don't know. I don't drink, so Rock Nation, that's what it is. Thank you for the gift points. Sorry, comments are flying, so I don't see comments. But yeah, he made his own record label, and he has his own business that he runs. He used to promote it a lot. He used to go live a lot on Instagram. I don't really see him live a lot. It used to be him, Jackson Wang, and Wonho. I haven't seen anything from Wonho in so long that... and I follow him, I'm like, maybe I should go check his page. No, it's just stained. No, you shouldn't. Yes, I should. You think I was bad? You should have seen this group chat whenever Wonho posted. I didn't say anything. I just listened to what they were saying in the group chat.
I was wearing all black. I had on a corset. And I just know how to pose. I'm not on a...
This is a question for black women. Do you guys not feel supported by black men?
Stay the fuck out of black people business. Stay the fuck out of black people business. Stay the fuck out of black people business. Black people business. Black people business.
I love Amber Riley.
I was wearing all black. I had on a corset. I was wearing.
Where you go? All I wanna do. I came to TikTok for something. Oh, not TikTok, Instagram. Now I know what I came to search up.
I was wearing all
Thank you
black.
for the heart read.
I had on a corset.
Beyonce. Oh no, that's what's her name? Tisha Campbell from House Party. Little Shop of Horrors. She's in a lot of stuff. My Wife and Kids. Yes, I have. There's a video. There's not a video. There's a photo on my Instagram of me with makeup on, but it's also a filter. It has sunflowers. But yes, I did put makeup on one time. I did.
Honey, see you looking at me. I'm ready to go where you want me.
Do 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 do. He doesn't even have a profile picture. He hasn't even posted anything since January 1st. Like, he literally went MIA. He needs to make a comeback.
I was wearing.
Oh my god. John Cena posted that, but I was like, Benjamin Franklin looks like his button's about to bust. I'm sorry. How old were you when you found out Bob Marley's son Ziggy sang Arthur's theme song? Oh, it's Frankie J's birthday. Why would you? Oh, okay. Sorry, use the next shirt? Rude. Excuse me. Jesus. I'm gonna go back to the music. I always look, it's interesting how I see these like makeup videos where they do makeup on like fruits or vegetables or something. Grapefruit makeup.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Jake from State Farm, everybody.
She is literally, his face is really wet. Ew, well, I mean, okay. She was really scraping his mustache. Like, she's giving him a facial, like, brushing his beard. I don't know. Now she's trimming inside his nose. I don't don't know about that. Imagine scraping someone and then you get the dirt under. Ew. Like, I cannot. But I mean, his skin is giving. It's giving. It's giving moisturized. After all that, I would be asleep too.
Nothing but pain, stuck in this game, searching for fortune and fame. Something we all adore. You can't leave me, girl. I love you. One thing I die for. Nothing but pain, stuck in this game, searching for fortune.
Dreamgirls is on again. My hair is kind of, I need my hair product. I use coconut oil. My dad took it. He was like, mine, and he used it in his hair. And that was like $11 at Sally's. The coconut oil that I get is so expensive. I get it from Sally's. He just took it and was like using it. So I don't have it. I didn't have it. So then I bought me this Shea Moisture curl enhancing smoothie, and then I saw that they had this like shampoo, right? And I was like, wait a minute, they have a shampoo? So I bought Shea Moisture shampoo, and that really worked in my hair. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start buying that when I have the chance. Cause I bought this other kind of expensive shampoo that's like coconut oil, and it's what is it? Coconut oil, but it's from Walgreens. I forget what it is. It's in like a brown bottle. And I was like, that's expensive and it doesn't really work. I see a difference when I use like the Shea Moisture. Lovely Peaches, no. Nova is live. I don't care if Nova's live. Peaches is horrible. No. I do not like Peaches. She like literally was stalking Charlie D'Amelio. Stinky fishy, stinky fishy. That's not the only song I think of.
This is holiday gifting happiness. Because moments before, it was full of fresh festive favorites from nuts.com. Create your own gift tray or choose from gift baskets and tins with every flavor of happy. Enjoy 20% off plus free shipping with your first order.
Yes, I would.
The valley of the shadow of death. I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even when I'm thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve me. We be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking.
Hey, Kia. You lose your curls when you brush your hair while it's dry. I lose my curls if I brush my hair when it's wet, unless it's a brush for like curly hair. I did it once and my hair just like went straight. I use a comb. Like, it's not a fine tooth comb. It's not like, yeah, it's pretty spaced out. So last haircut you got probably years ago. Hey, pork and beans.
Look at the situation situation they got me facing.
I can't live my normal life. I was raised by the streets, so I gotta be down with the hood team.
Too much television watching.
Yes, I do brush my teeth. That's why they're not yellow, white. Some like down here is discolored.
And my homies is down, so don't arouse my anger.
My favorite holiday is Halloween. It is a classic.
For the way things is going, I don't know.
Why are we so blind to see? No, sadly I didn't get to, but that's okay. There's always next year. I think I know what I'm gonna do next year. There was one costume I really wanted to do this year, and I was gonna do it next year, but next year, I don't know if I'm gonna have to be really prepared because it's gonna be prosthetics and everything. And I might have to make my own wig because I don't think they have that wig. They have like the wig of the newer version from the movie, but not from the older version. Like they'll have wigs everywhere for like the newer version of the character, but not the older one. I'm good, how are you? I guess they can't, I guess they won't, I guess they front. That's why all my life is out of luck, fool. You think Pink Friday will flop? No, why would it flop? It's Nicki Minaj. She has a loyal fan base. So I heard that Pink Friday, what is it, the perfume dropped in Target. I wonder if they sold out at my Target. I don't typically, there's one perfume that I really wanted to get, which is Ariana Grande's one that has like the vanilla and what's the other one? Yeah, I don't typically get celebrity perfumes, but I want to build a collection. Am I bored? Kind of. I don't really listen to her that much. Well, I'm not Mexican. So apparently I saw some drama that came on my For You page about me, Shorty Bay. Why? But you know. Anyways, I guess someone was body shaming her and people said that Shorty Bay went after their baby. I was like, what? Talking about someone's kid, and then people brought up that that person body shamed Shorty Bay, and everyone was like coming for her. Thank you for the gift points. And apparently she was mad because Belita was gonna go to Texas to hang out with that girl, and she was like, go ahead. She was like, I think I need to get out of the house, she said. I was like, I mean, people have a right to hang out with who they want to hang out with. And I've been seeing all the videos about the roast. Because I saw the one video, oh my god, not the call out. And I was like, oop, not the white stain. That, thank you for the gift points. That Willito was like, don't go sleep in my bed or something. And she's like, I didn't sleep in your bed. And she was like, I know who did. And he was like, tell me. She goes, I'm not going to spill the beans. Let's not say that one. And then he was like, before she hopped in the box, because she went to confront Walito, he was like, yeah, she slept in my bed and there was a white stain in my bed. I was like, and because, you know, he was trying to say she, and I think that was the same life where he tried to say she uses the rose toy more than once. I was like, every single day. And she's like, I don't use it every single day. I'm like, the fact that you came on here, right? Yeah, and then, like, the fact that she came on the app saying she doesn't wash it, that's not sterile. I don't know anything because I don't use, that, but... yeah, that's... Her rose toy. She says she doesn't wash her rose toy.
I can fill you with real millionaire shit. That's
Cargo, my cargo.
160, Swift.
Yeah, you didn't know that? If you look up a video, Shorty Bae says she doesn't wash it. I'm like, bacteria is on that if you use it a lot. And also, there was like a video where she admitted she uses it to Lolito's voice. I was like, I couldn't. I couldn't. She was like, yeah, I use it to his voice. So I was like, that's not healthy. Because if someone doesn't like you and you're doing these things like having these fantasies, that's like weird. You know, I had a friend like that once. It didn't end out good for her. Like, you just gotta, if someone doesn't like you, you just gotta move on. Like, she was obsessed. And she even, one time, she even said, like, I was on live with her and she was like, I'm gonna wait for them to break up so I could date him. I was like, with his current fiance now, which they are fiancés now, they're engaged and getting ready to get married. I was like, that's a little weird that you're sitting there saying like, I'm gonna wait until they break up so I could swoop in. I was like, that is crazy. And nobody could say that they like this person because she would get jealous. She would be like, no, only I can like him. I'm like, okay. She would message him and cuss him out. She would, like, go off and everything. Listen, you could be anything in the world. A dog we trust, an architect, doctor, maybe an actress. It takes much practice. It's not gossip. It's just really weird because the thing is, it's like, you know, right? Especially if he's constantly saying he doesn't like you. Why would you openly admit to people that you do that? Like, that's getting a little creepy at that point. If someone doesn't like you, you say, yeah, I use my rose toy to his voice because... And especially because he knows that, that's awkward. Imagine being in the same house, hey Marina, and you just say that and you live together and you're not, like, that would be weird. Yeah, that's what she said. She, you know, because we are all adults here, 18 plus talk, but yeah, she said that in a video. And imagine, like, it must be awkward walking around that house and he's just, and him knowing that she uses it to his voice. Fake ID. Go Winfrey. No, she's not being sarcastic. You have to understand something. She says stuff and then she tries to pass it off as a joke. It's not being sarcastic. She says stuff and then she realizes, because she doesn't, like, I feel like she kind of has a filter, but not really. Like, she'll say something outrageous and she'll realize what she said because she just says it without thinking. And then she'll be like, oops, because she's got 1 million followers, that's why she plays it off as like a joke. But like, you could very much tell that girl is not going to ever stop liking him. Even that interview, which I didn't see with Trisha Paytas yet. I have not seen that interview. Like, they were, like, in the interview, she admitted that she likes him still. Like, that's not, like, being sarcastic. If some people, and especially like her, because she doesn't think before she speaks, that's when she kind of, like, dials it back and is like, oops, I shouldn't be saying this. Like, I should literally be careful what I say, or be like, psych, like, joke. What goes on today, you see? You can grow. But, sorry. It's a joke. It's not a joke when it's real. Like, you could tell someone is joking, right? And I get it. Like, she may say it's a joke, but it's really not a joke. She said it, and then she's just like, oops, because she knows how people are going to, what people are going to say. She forgets the platform that she has, and sometimes she'll say something and be like, oh, that's just a joke. And it's not, it's real. Eventually it's gonna get weird. Like, the friendship's gonna get too weird to the point where he's just not gonna wanna be friends with her anymore. Like, you can't, like, trust me, this girl, trust me, I know what it was like. Especially when she's like afraid to openly admit she likes him, but she has admitted plenty of times, especially when she was a little tipsy, not trying to be mean. When she was tipsy and she said she was in love with him, yeah. The thing is it's like, it's kind of like she's trying to play it off as a joke, like she doesn't really like him, but she likes him kind of thing, because she doesn't really want to admit it, but, she keeps, but even he knows. It's not like you could keep playing it off as like you don't like someone. Like, you say, oh, I don't like you like that, but deep inside you do. And you don't want to admit to that person because you already know, she knows he doesn't like her, so, like, openly, like, saying it, she knows the rejection. She doesn't really want to be rejected, because rejection, shorty babe, rejection is not a fun thing. When you're rejected, it's not a good feeling, especially someone that you really truly love or like, and they don't like you back. That is the worst feeling in the world. And she would rather just hang on to, like, the stuff he does to her. That's what I think. Personally, he goes above and beyond sometimes. And I think to her, she feels like, oh, this is just him he's being extra special to me, right? And she just wants to hang on to that rather than oh, he said no, the rejection part, because that's a very heartbreaking thing. No one wants to ever think about the rejection. They know it's coming because they know it's coming. They know they're rejected. But they would rather, the other part where it's like, oh, he did this and he did this. And it's just, that's how some people are. I'm not sad. It's just the truth. Like, she plays things off as a joke, but we all know it. Even he knows it. He knows she likes him, because that one video where he said, do you like me? And she was like, no, like, played it off. But deep inside, you guys know, you guys probably been rejected. And if you say you haven't, then good on you. You're not one of those people that's had to go through rejection. Have you been rejected? Yes, I have. Well, someone made fun of me because when I was younger, there was one of my friends, right? Her brother, yeah. This other girl was rude. She was pretending to be my friend and also was pretending to be my other friend's friend. And so we were playing, like, you know how when you're a kid you play telephone? And I said something, and everyone that was sitting there, because my other friend clearly didn't like the person, and the other people were guys, and they clearly don't like other guys, so they knew it was me, right? And so she thought it would be funny to tell him, yeah. They told me exactly what he said, and it was kind of rude. Hey, Hussy, you're so precious. Yes, you are. Where are you going? But anyways, they told him, and they told me what he said, and it was really rude. It wasn't even like a nice rejection. It was the worst. And then that's when my friend found out that that girl admitted to fake being her friend as well. Cause they were all sitting around eating ice cream cause my other friend gave everyone ice creams. I wasn't there, and she literally said, "I'm only here for the ice cream." And my friend told her, "Get out." I said, "Get out." I told her to leave cause she was being a fake friend. He made throw up noises and called me ugly. Yeah, that was like pretty sad. No, I have something in my eye that was poking me. Like something got in my eye. Yeah, I was kind of bullied a lot, but it's okay. I was called the R word in real life too. This person who was in special ed called me the R word while they were... I was like, "You're in the same class as I am, and you called me the R word." Like, did I ever bully someone? There was one person, I don't know, they probably kind of took it as bullying because I saw they had a Facebook. I tried to follow them, but they denied my request. There's this one guy people used to make fun of. His name was Andrew, and he wore glasses. And every time they had like groups where we had to work in groups, I always had to work with him. So they would make fun of us, right? So then I did kind of make fun of him a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I did say stuff, but I didn't take it as like, well, not make fun, but like bullying. I didn't take it as bullying because what I was saying was like, he was laughing, but maybe he might have not took it that way because, you know, some people could laugh, but they probably say that's bullying. It was like middle school. What are you doing, Hershey? Oh, get up. She's trying to get up.
Because all that stuff there can't get up.
Come over here. Go over that way and get up. I'm not lifting you up so you could be vicious. Wait.
Let's see.
See? I knew it. I knew it. You vicious. Vicious. She didn't want to go on that side. She wanted to be a baby. I know you saw that. Vicious. See, she don't like that. Wow, you are. You know everyone saw you. Yeah. You're the one who wanted me to lift you up and then you attacked me. Meanie. Anyways, back to, yeah. I really want to kiss you, but I guess it's 7, 8, triple 9, 1, 2, but, but that girl ended up dating a cheater, so that was funny too. This guy, I went to high school with him. That was the same guy that called me the R word too. So me and my friend, because I had brats, I would buy brats all the time, and my grandma used to buy them for me. And so this guy, he showed up on his bike, right? And she was pretending like she didn't play brats. I was like, okay. Being all weird around him. And I was like, wait, did they date? Does she like him or something? Apparently she dated him. This guy had a baby with a girl at my high school. And someone was driving by and saw the dad, because the dad's daughter, or yeah, the daughter of the dad had him by the throat against the wall and was telling him he needs to get a job and support for this kid he was about to have. I was like, this dude had a whole child in high school. And that's crazy. Like literally telling him, you need to get a job, you need to provide for my daughter. I was like, dang. And this dude, he egged my friend's house and then I got blamed for it. Because my friend, the friend that was pretending to be my friend and pretending to be my other friend's friend, I saw him hop the fence and I knew it was him because I was like, the person was wearing a hood, right? And they didn't show their face, but I could tell, like, in the vicinity where he jumped, because like the walls we have, like, so the gated community that we live in, the houses have huge brick walls. And the way that he was going is towards where his house was, where that person was going. And so my friend's mom blamed me and said it was my fault because I had said I seen someone. And they were like, you didn't see anyone, it was you. I was like, why would I egg your house? That's when my friend got mad and chopped one of my brat's hairs. My brat's doll, she cut one of her hair with scissors. I was like, what the heck? And if anyone knows anything about brats, they were like $15 a doll. They were not cheap, okay? And so, while we were supposed to go to the same high school, I think I was middle school going into high school. But yeah. But yeah, anyways, he did end up having a baby in high school. I was like, this was the same girl, I'm gonna tell you this story, it was so funny, that walked outside without a bra and got so there's this guy that everyone liked. It was funny, and so his name was Charles. And so my friend was like telling me she had liked him, right? And she walked outside with no bra on, just like a shirt. And he was like, are you wearing a bra? And she was like, when he told me that, I walked right back in and put, I was like, that's what you get. That's what you get. My teacher, I had a story. There was like, one of my math teachers did that. One of my math teachers walked outside and she waved at the neighbor. She went to get her mail and the neighbor was looking at her funny. And she was like, I was wondering why the neighbor looked at me weird because I waved at the neighbor and he looked at me weird. I was wondering why when she walked inside she realized she had no shirt on. She was just in her bra. Like went to check the mail. I was like, did you not feel the breeze when you walked outside? You just walked outside in your bra and waved at the neighbor. Ooh, jeez. Guys, I don't have one. Anyways, I was laughing because she told us that and I was like, that's funny. I was just laughing because she had told us that story. I do see the comments and I'm not gonna answer. I decline to answer. How could you be so cold just when I'm in a breeze, yo? Because I decline to answer. People like to yes, I do. Just like I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, so I was wondering why this time I had no shirt on. I was like, he just walked outside. It's like, hey, howdy, neighbor. They're like, what? Pink eye is when you don't wash your hands, right? Or something like that. I don't know. Find nobody better than me. Yes, because that has something. You're supposed to open your eye like that. You're supposed to go like that and flush it out. Or just like open your eye and then blink rapidly. To flush it out. Whatever's in the eye. Talking, baby, let's just knock it off. No, I didn't say pink eye. I said, do you get pink eye from not washing your hands? Because I think that's what it is. We're just gonna be enemies. No, you can't believe. Could just leave it wrong, and you can make it right. I'm gonna take off tonight into the night. I thought someone said first celebrity crush. I was about to say what? Scary story time. I don't really have one. I do have a story. We had stopped. I think it was because I was sick. We had stopped at a McDonald's, and right as soon as I'm rushing in, I think I went to ask for the restroom because I was about to throw up. I threw up right in front of the, like right by the counter, like right there. I was like, oh, and I'm like, everyone was probably like, because they're eating, and all of a sudden someone just like right in front of them. I couldn't help it. I was very sick. And sometimes I can't, like they always say drink orange juice, but I cannot drink orange juice when I'm sick. It makes me throw up. Like I cannot have orange juice when I'm sick. But I still do. I had to ask for the bathroom, and because I was waiting, they took too long, and I couldn't hold it. It had to come out one way or the other. She said, baby, let's go. My storytelling is not interesting, but yeah. There was this skate park up by where I used to live, where a lot of people said this guy would take his pet wolf. I was like, this guy has a pet wolf? A pet what? Yeah, they were like, he has a wolf. I don't know, he would always show up to the park with it. I was like, I don't think, no. You know, I'm gonna keep it to myself. Cause I don't want to dance, she says I'm by training. Let's just say me. You can, but as long as I don't think you get in trouble for it. You can, but as long as you don't tell me one. If you have acid reflux, that causes me to... I have acid reflux. I have acid reflux, and I have heartburn. I can't have spicy foods. I do love green chili, though. I do like green chili. I don't like red chili. I like green chili. It's ridiculous in the club looking so conspicuous. So wow, these women all on the front. If you hold her head steady, I'ma milk the cow. And forget about game, I'ma spit the truth. I won't stop till like birthday suits. No, I don't have to. Bend over to the front and touch your toes. I the dragon, I took the road. Put them on foot patrol. Don't you get GERD if you're pregnant? Can you only get it if you're pregnant? Because no. Cups like double D's. Nope, I don't drink. The only time I drank is when that like Big Box sent me that drink that strong alcohol, and it was strong. I didn't even like it. I mean, I think it would have tasted good if I would have mixed it with other stuff, because I'm like, it would probably be pretty good if it was mixed with something else. But, or if my brother's like, here, try this, and it was like the Mike's Hard Liquor. But yeah, I don't drink. Rewind it back. Got the beat to make your booty go. Take that, rewind it back. Thank you, Rose. Take that, rewind it back. Ludacris got the flow to make your booty go. Take that, rewind it back. Lil Jon got the beat to make your booty go. It is good. I do like it when it's cold, not when it's warm, but when it's cold. And cause I don't drink a lot, so yeah. I haven't drank in years. Hey, Kim, what do you think you'll be able to? Dental care, I don't really need it. Just this one tooth is crooked. That's it. That's pretty much what I would need it for. That, like, one crooked tooth. I messed with it when it was coming in, when I was younger, and you know how they say don't mess with your teeth? Well, I did, and that's why it came in crooked. Sorry, my phone, the 20% battery. I have to see, I don't think I have Warzone. I might have to get it. But, oh no, my dad drinks Everclear. That is, no. I don't drink, so no. Yep. Ew. Everclear. I think she's watching my life, but why is she drinking? I don't see the need for drinking unless it's like here and there. If I wanna, like, if I'm really curious on trying something, then maybe. But I don't really drink. I don't see a need for drinking. I try to tend to stay away from things that are like kind of addicting. I mean, vaping, you know, I did know nicotine. That's why I was not addicted. I keep freezing. Ever since the 20% battery came up, now it's freezing. You drink Mountain Dew. Caffeine soda is addicting. I will say that, because I'm like, I need my Mountain Dew, but they're being boycotted, so it is what it is. Are you getting an apartment soon? I don't know. Oh, it's good now? Okay, good. What are we really listening to? So I'm just dancing to it, because... Oh, you know what? Any style? I don't know. What is it called? Because it's not called streetwear. It was stolen. Whoever stole it and called it streetwear, you are wrong for that one. I kind of like whatever. Yes, this is Moss. But yeah, streetwear is stolen. It wasn't called streetwear. It came from black people, and I forget what it was called. But you know how colonizers be colonizing. They took it. They were like, yeah, we're gonna call this streetwear. It was not known as streetwear. It's stolen because the style was not called streetwear. It was called something else. But I always liked streetwear. They steal from black people? I forget what it was called. I found this out through the internet. Is that a cookie or something? I don't even know. I need to get the brew. Coca-Cola? No, I don't drink Coca-Cola. If you think that thing in the back is Coca-Cola, that's Sam's Cola. No, it is Sam's Cola. W playlist. I should add this to my playlist. I have a pretty good playlist going that I'm gonna add to my link. The new Godzilla? No, I didn't even know there was a new Godzilla. I'll admit, Coca-Cola's addicting and fun. Vanilla Coke? I could get into a vanilla Coke all day. Vanilla Coke is pretty good. Whenever I go to the machines, I get Dr. Pepper mixed with vanilla Coke. That sounds nasty. Well, it sounds good. It's good. Vanilla Coke with Dr. Pepper, it's good, okay? You ever felt from another human being? Sadly, no. Because of trauma and because of creepy men I've encountered and because the way my life is, it was not set up like my 20s. I was not interested in dating because I was having a traumatic life, so there's that. I wasn't focused on boys or anything. That's my life. What are you gonna do about it? Oh, yes, we have a dog. We still have our dog. That is actually sad. I've never been on a date. I've never anything. So there's that. But yeah, I had creepy old men after me. So there's that. The stalker in the truck. The guy at the bus stop. Yeah. Not exciting. Oh, I had creepy men on Instagram too. There was this one guy I remember, like, he was just being friendly and nice, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna be friendly and just like have a conversation. It wasn't like inappropriate stuff. It was just being real friendly. All of a sudden, like, what are you wearing? Like at 3 a.m. he would be like, why don't you answer me? I was like, first of all, I don't know you, and why are you like that? Like being like, what are you wearing? Why don't you answer me? Like at 3 a.m. I'm like, I'm going to sleep. Like, dude, I'm going to sleep. Be like, answer me. You don't want to talk to me? Or they would always ask to exchange photos. I'm like, no, I don't do that. Nope. One guy would send me pics at like 3 a.m. when he was drunk. And then I found out, because y'all know there's someone on this app that does singing lessons. He started doing singing lessons with him over the thing. And I was like, and they were like friends or something. And I was like, do you know your friend sent me pics at like 3 a.m.? But that's really weird. 3 a.m. all the time when they were drunk. I was like, yeah. I got a lot of unsolicited photos on Instagram. One guy was so mad because I said because of a video that I made, men went berserk. Let me tell you, verified men just went in on me and said, that's why you're single, that's why you don't have a man, because I said to the creepy men of Instagram, stop sending unsolicited nudes. You ain't packing, all you're packing is a Tic Tac. And I said some men of Instagram, because I said some of the men, to the creepy men of Instagram, I was talking to some of them, they got so pissed off. Let me tell you, all the men on TikTok got so mad. one guy got so mad, he said, I ain't packing a Tic Tac, and he sent a photo of himself. And I was like, what are you trying to prove here? Because that didn't prove anything. It's giving little man syndrome. Like, you were so mad that you had to show me it wasn't little. I couldn't. He was like, and I think he had a measuring tape to that, and I was like, bye, block. Because there was a guy on here. Actually, I think it's the one person that I can't join his live, or maybe it was someone else that got nudes from girls and was like, that's why I don't open up my requested DMs, because they just be sending me unsolicited. I'm like, women are that bold enough to send unsolicited photos to dudes on Instagram? Because there was this one girl that like openly admitted to sending her to someone and was like, yeah, when I first started talking to him, the first thing I sent him was a photo of my, and I was like, you bold for that. I could not. Sorry, I can't do it. People literally will just outright send someone their nudes right away, especially because this person was a large creator. I know who he is, but anyways, we were in a video chat with a bunch of people on Discord, and they admitted that. I was like, you are bold for that. I could never. Just the first conversation, the first thing you ever talk to someone, it's like, yeah, let me feel comfortable to be like, no, thank you. No, thank you. Some women are crazy, some girls, and then the fact that you send yourself nude to someone you don't know outright is weird. You think they're gonna be like, oh my god, because this is not an episode of Degrassi where Ellie sent her nudes to what's his name and then got caught, like in Degrassi when she sent her nudes. Cause like she thought that's what like he wanted or something like that. I'm like, this is not what these men want. Well, maybe some of them, but Manny, no, it was Allie. Allie did send her nudes to that one dude. He's the blonde haired one. You know which one that wore the beanie. And she took a picture with sending nudes to him. And he kind of was like bragging to his friends, and he showed his friends, and yeah, she got in trouble for that. Like the office called her family in there and said like, yeah, your daughter's been sending nudes to this guy, because that was the guy that she slept with. She first slept with him. Remember when she had her first it was their first time, and then she felt gross afterwards when they were in like the tent, or what was it? They were in the woods somewhere, remember? He was all hanging out with his friends, and then he had condoms or whatever. PG-13. But also, this is Degrassi, guys, so if you have not seen Degrassi, all the episodes are on YouTube. You can go watch Degrassi all over again. But in one of the episodes, Allie had her first time with that one guy. I forget his name. He was the white guy. And then what happened was that she felt gross afterwards. And he was like, did I do something wrong? And she was like, no. Like, you didn't do anything wrong. It's just... Then she started feeling weirded out afterwards. And I don't know if that was before that episode or after the other episode where she sent him nudes because she thought... like that's what he wanted. She was trying to keep him because she thought, oh, if I send him nudes, he'll like me even more. But he didn't. He started bragging to his friends, or he was looking at the phone. That's not what happened. He was looking at his phone, and his friends saw it, and they were like, whoa, ho, ho. And then that's when they saw like the nudes, and they were like passing the phone around, just like looking at her nudes. And then it got sent out to everyone. I don't know how it ended up to the principal. They told her mom, and her mom and dad was mad. They removed her from the school, I think. That's how she ended up getting kicked from the school. Hey, but yeah. I know Manny might have sent her news too. I don't remember those episodes, but I think I remember she did. Because, you know, what I missed, we're talking about Degrassi. I was a huge Degrassi fan. Drake being wheelchaired. The saddest episodes were when JT died and when Rick did what he did. Or the one episode, what's his name? Chris? Not Chris. Emma's boyfriend. You know, the one that punched a kid so bad that he lost his hearing? Sean. That's his name, Sean. It just came into my head. Sean. The one that punched a kid so bad. He felt so bad because he made that kid deaf. That was a sad episode too. Hey, pork beans. No, Sean's character in Degrassi, they got into an altercation, and the fight was so bad that he punched him in the ear and knocked his hearing out. And the person lost their hearing in one ear for good because of him. And he's never been able to live with himself for that. Also, he was struggling with a lot because wasn't Sean the one that unalived Rick? He was the one who stopped Rick from harming more students. And he couldn't live with himself after that either because he took Rick's life. But I mean, it was like self-defense. I could understand because he was protecting the students, like he was trying to save the students. I like Bjork. I don't really listen to her music that much. Good night. My favorite character, I don't know. I kind of liked Craig, but Craig had mental health issues, which was, I felt bad for him. He didn't know what was wrong with him, and then he found out he had mental health issues. I don't know if it was bipolar, but he did have something wrong with him. He couldn't control it. I never liked Paige. I never liked Paige. I really never liked her. MSM is a person that goes around or that joins the lives and tells me to unalive myself. Thank you for the gift points, Josh. Favorite Degrassi couple? There are several of them. I did like Craig and Manny, but they were really toxic though. Craig and Manny was super toxic, and the fact that he snuck behind Ashley's back, yeah, not cool. Like, and Ashley was she didn't even like really mess with anyone. You wanted Phil from Phil in the Future? I mean, I've been on ya since Prince was on that photo, yeah. But I never told you. Yes, I played Lego Fortnite earlier. I played it earlier. I'm probably gonna play it again. Thank you. But yeah, they were really toxic. Have you guys seen Awkward? Can only make you stronger. I need you to hurry up, man. I want to go back and watch Awkward again. That was really my show. There was a show, Shameless, not Shameless. I'm trying to think of the show that came on after. I never really watched it. I tried to get into it, but I couldn't. It always came on after Awkward. I'm sorry, but I liked Maddie and and Jenna. Was that her name? Jenna? Because I haven't seen the show in so long. I never liked Jake. I think Tara and Jake were a better couple in my opinion. Is there anywhere to watch Awkward? Probably MTV might have. If they have a streaming platform where they have old shows, they might have it there. I don't know. You could try 1, 2, 3. I don't think it's 1, 2, 3 movies. Soap Today has episodes. They have like Soap Today has a lot of like shows. I know that when it comes to Degrassi, all of that's on YouTube. Like Degrassi has their own YouTube channel where they have all the episodes. And also on Roku, they have a whole channel devoted to Degrassi. But for Awkward, I think Soap Today, because I know they have movies, but I looked up newer shows don't come up, but I think older shows will, and I think Awkward might come up. I am 29. But yeah, I liked Maddie and Jenna, even though they were a toxic couple too. What's with all these toxic high school couples? Like, jeez. Yes, Law & Order. My favorite Law & Order is the one with Olivia Benson. I've been really getting into Law & Order. And I'm like, any Law & Order with Olivia Benson, you know she's standing on business. To the roar. I like the Lego Fortnite. It was stressing me out earlier, but you know, you like dating apps? No. Have you seen Britney Spears' Instagram? Yes, I have. What's the show called again? Like, how do you spell it? Awkward. 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 Or are you talking about Degrassi? Because you should watch both. But they're really good. You should watch both of them. Awkward is a really good show. You'll like it if you like shows that have high school drama in it, because there was always something going on. I never liked the one girl that was a cheerleader, and now I forget her name. She was always rude and hateful. She was like, yeah, like, ugh, leave me alone. Like, that girl, I forget her name. I never liked her. Sadie, yeah, that was her name. My Swiftie, no, I really don't like Taylor Swift. Do you watch K-dramas? Yes, I do. And I was planning on watching another K-drama, but I don't know. I might finish. I didn't finish Attorney Boo, and I might finish that one. But the first K-drama I ever watched, which if you are looking to get into K-dramas, you should watch Boys Over Flowers, because that one I had all the emotions. I was crying, I was angry, I was happy. Because, you know, I was sad, angry, and happy. And I was sad, angry, happy, like, probably at the same time. Man, that's a good one to watch. I know, because that was the first K-drama I watched. That's why I said that. I loved Glee. I'm a Gleek. Glee. What's the other show? Oh, Gossip Girl is a show that I watched. I tried to get into Vampire Diaries. I felt so behind. I was like, you know what? There's too many episodes I can't watch. Scrubs. Yes, I did watch Scrubs. I loved MTV Cribs. I used to watch that all the time. I just rewatched them and was amazed how old the houses look now. Okay, I'm gonna ruin MTV Cribs for y'all. Thank you, Abby. Those houses, some of those celebrities didn't own those houses, and some of the cars were rented. They literally fabricated these whole houses to make it look like the celebrities owned these houses. Who was it, 50 Cent or someone? The only real MTV Cribs that it was actually real was Method Man, or was it Redman? That one, have you seen the one where he literally took a tour of how he actually lived? It wasn't no fancy house. It was an apartment with piles of dirty laundry, and his bed was propped up by bricks. That was the actual, like, he literally showed how real celebrities out here living. Like, what was it, 50 Cent, I think it was? There's like a whole YouTube video. One of the celebrities came forward and said, yeah, they had me, they had us rent cars. Like, they would rent these cars from rental car places, and then they would fix up the house with stuff to make it look like, you know, we were owning these houses, but we weren't. And I think it was JoJo's MTV Cribs. The Get Out, the leave Get Out right now. Her, like, she didn't even have a house for MTV Cribs. She literally showed one of her relatives' houses. She was like, I didn't even have a house for MTV Cribs. I showed one of my relatives' homes. It was her uncle's house, I think. I was like, what the? Rip Coolio, but yeah. Yes, I do support trans people. No, I don't have heat protectant, and plus, I straighten my hair a lot. I used to straighten my hair a lot. Have you seen Good Girls? Yeah, was that the one where they were doing money laundering? Is that the one where they were making counterfeit money? I watched that, but then I stopped watching it. It was a really good show. I did like Good Girls. Yeah, I love that show. It was interesting until, you know, and then I just, like, forgot, and when it came on, and I stopped watching, and then I got behind, and then, you know. Yes, I have cut my hair. Actually, my hair was cut in layers, which is why some of it's long and some of it's short. When I was 11, I had my hair cut, and, yeah. Oh, thanks. But you need a new style. I don't know what to do with my hair really much. I just do the same hairstyle because that's what I do with it. Thank you. Would you ever get braids? Probably like a protective style just so I can grow out my hair. Because I know a lot of people do that to grow their hair because I don't think my hair is growing. Hey. I have straightened my hair. You should dye it. I have hair wax in storage, but I don't know if I'm gonna dye it. I kind of want to do a red color, but bleach ruins your hair. Yeah, I know people's hair grows when they do that, so I might. What products do you use? Well, I do use this curl enhancing smoothie because I have been getting into Shea Moisture products. They really work. I used to use this coconut oil. I forget what brand, but it's from Sally Beauty's. Sally Beauty. It's really expensive though. It's like $11 a thing of like coconut oil. No, not yet. How was your day? My day was good. You play Fortnite? Yes, I do. Pillow soft curls. I need to get a bonnet so I don't sleep on my hair because I always have my hair in a bun. And I heard it's not good to always keep your hair tied up in a bun. But I cannot because I tie it up so I don't sleep on my curls because it's bad to sleep on your hair. I need a bonnet. I saw the trans comment. Someone already asked and I answered. Yeah. A lot of people like my hair. What is your hair color? What hair color wouldn't you do? I don't know what hair color wouldn't work on me. My face. Like, what's for dinner? It was hot dogs. What does having stuff in storage mean? In storage, like, because we have a storage unit because of our apartment. All of our stuff is in a storage unit until we get a place to move it from storage. Have a great rest of your night too, Diana. And so, yeah, it's in storage, but I don't know if it's ruined because the heat. You know, if you leave certain products and things in storage for a while, like the heat gets to it. Have you ever dyed your hair? No, I used hair wax. I want to try hair makeup. It's like hair wax, but yeah, I've used hair wax. Oh, you singing the song? The fact that she's having a baby with Nelly. Hey, Peter. I was shocked. That was out of nowhere. Oh, thank you. Oh, my hair has been straight, and I think there's photos of it, like, on my Instagram. Go to bed? No. My mom is fine. She has, health problems, but she's fine. She can't help, like, the coughing. So, yes. But, when was the last? I wash my hair once a week. Because, you know, people be like, no, you should wash it more, but no, you'll damage your hair that way. My mom doesn't like cough syrup or anything. Cough syrup doesn't help. Okay, so the doctor told her that she needed to be taking, is it Midol? I don't know what it is. Antacid or something. Before she eats, like 30 minutes before she eats, and she won't cough. It does work, but then, you know, you can't really afford anything. I can't even afford my vitamins. Yeah, my mom had, except for my uncle, my one uncle that had jet black hair, all my family, even my mom has had red hair. She was a redhead. I have reddish brown hair, but it looks black on camera. That's why I really don't like it, because I want it a lot lighter. That's why I got that developer. So I saw somewhere, which it's really weird because it was just one video, that if you put, yeah, don't wash your hair every day. It's bad for you. Well, for me personally, my hair is just like once a week. But what was it? If you put developer in your hair and leave it for like, I forget how long, and you like wrap it in like a trash bag or something, it lightens your hair. And I heard that you can lighten your hair with baking soda and lemon, I think it is. You have to keep doing the treatment in order for it to lighten. Like, you can't just do it like once and then your hair is magically lightened. Or just go out in the sun all the time. I was out a lot, and this lady was straightening my hair really straight, because I never get it like super straight, and it looked really nice. And she was like, did you bleach your hair? And I was like, no. She's like, oh, because it's lighter in some places. I was like, oh.
Here, WIZ, we play nothing but the hits. Nothing but the hits.
What ruins your hair? The developer? I use 30 developer. Thank you. I use 30 developer because that's like the lowest. I think they said the lowest level, like 40 volume is high. So like someone said use 30 developer, which is what I did one time on live. I don't know if you guys remembered. And I tried it in my hair, and I did kind of see a slight difference of lightening. But I was like, I probably have to keep doing it, and I didn't keep doing it. And so I saw the developer in storage, and I was like, let me grab it and try it again.
Nevertheless, I'm hella fresh, rolling joints like a cigarette. So fast across the table like ping pong. I'm gone, beating my chest like King.
No, a lot of people get shocked. Like, you only wash your hair, because it's not for their hair texture. You guys have to, like, understand something. Curly hair does not mean that you can still get box braids. Your hair is still thin. You can still have thin curly hair, right? Now, personally, you know, telling you what to do, you're still gonna do it, right? Or telling someone not to get that hairstyle, they're still gonna do it. But when your hair falls out and you look like Caillou, don't come crying to people. It has nothing to do with having curly hair. I have thick hair, which my hair is meant for those types of braids, whereas someone who has curly thin hair, their hair is they're gonna be in so much pain and it's gonna fall out. And why would you risk your hair to prove a point or make a statement? Like, you damage your hair just to make a statement. Your hair's gonna break off. You're gonna have a lot of damage, and you're gonna end up just having to shave your head and start over again. Yeah, but your hair pertains to your race, right? So even if you have curly hair, for you, because if you are not like me, like I'm mixed, right? Which I know mixed is not a race. I'm Hispanic and black. My hair would be different than yours. Just like if you have curly hair, you could probably wash yours. If you don't have hair like mine, you could probably wash it more than once. You know, but for me personally, I wash it once a week because for me that's what works. Yep, my mom's Hispanic. Nair would make my hair so soft. Yeah, I bet it would make your hair soft too. I bet you if you try Nair before me, you could tell me just how good Nair works. I can send you that bottle of Nair I have in storage if you would like. What are you doing up? Because I'm up. Lots of people wash their hair once a week. I do have soap. It's in the bathroom. It's I was gonna say eucalyptus oil. No, I forget what it is. Argan oil or something. It smells really good. Yeah, my mom is fine. Yeah, I need to get leave-in conditioner. There's a lot of products I need to products. I can't even talk. Products I need to get. It probably would. Whatever, have kids, yes. So sorry. It's your birthday. We're not gonna listen to this because even though it's probably someone's birthday, you know, I want to hear this song. How many kids? Probably 3. I don't know what I would name my kids. Zeus? Not a dating app coming on the TV, Zeus. If you had a kids, do you think they would be? I don't know. It's kind of hard to determine. I don't know if there's like science behind it. What are the odds of your kid looking like you versus their father?
from the store's departments.
You should DJ. I'm not good at DJing. Although, so my brother had bought this thing that for like, I don't know if it was 300. Actually, I think he got it for cheap. It was a thing that you could put 2 tapes in. It was really weird. But I used it because I mixed tapes from the radio. And I was like, you know you can mix tapes? And I was like, really? Show me how to mix it. And I started mixing tapes. But I lost the mixed tapes in storage. I know you love to show off, but I never thought that you would take it. I don't want a buzz cut. I would look horrible bald. What do I know? Because my hair has like, it's something that people have and I don't know what they call it. I think there's a reason why people have that. I don't know why I had that. I don't think my hair was always like that. But you know how when people shave their head, it's always wrinkly. It has like those wrinkles. My hair is really my head, not my hair. My head is really wrinkly. I only know a little bit of Spanish. But yeah, that's how my head would look like. I shaved my hair off. Because I was like, you know you can't roll it out. Take it this far. Because I had thought about shaving my head to start over, but then I'm like, no. What do I know? Cut that hair, what hair? I'm just kidding. I don't know how to braid my own hair. Well, I mean, mine's braided probably, but like, other than that, anything else, I don't know how to do it. Thank you for joining. My mom doesn't know how to do that. I mean, she knows how to do regular braids, but not like cornrows or anything like that. Only had cornrows in my hair once. Kanye West. I've only had cornrows in my hair once. One time and one time only. And it was half. Because everybody had their hair like, sorry, super itchy. Because we had a performance, so we all had our hair half. So the girl did half my head and then put like the bump, you know how like they always did the like poof thing and like Jersey Shore like had a bump like that. And then it was up in a pony, but they straightened my hair. I had to go to sleep with half of my hair straight and go back to school and finish the next day. So she was in class finishing for the performance. And so I had straight hair, I had like the cornrows on the side, and I had like a poof. Because I was in Black Student Union, so we were doing a step routine. And because of that, we all had to dress the same. Like, we were doing a routine. Because someone was talking about they were watching A Night at Roxbury, and all I could think of is, like, from that, you know? God, that's all I keep thinking of. And it was funny this song played. They probably would. Goodbye. That makes me think of like this YouTuber I watched, Jordan the Lion, when he always ends his life, he's always like, goodbye. Just Dance? Well, I don't have anywhere to play it. My mom is awake. She's on her phone. When I get off, I think I might go, yeah, I kind of like it, so. I might go look at some K-dramas. I really want to watch K-dramas, or I might read a webtoon or watch a webtoon. Is there a place where you can watch webtoons free? Because someone was telling me about a webtoon, and I was like, oh yeah, I really wanted to get into those, but I haven't. What's your fave K-drama? Well, if you must know, Garden Metro. I have to write those down. K-dramas are top tier. I love K-dramas. So my favorite K-dramas are anything with Lee Min-ho besides King Eternal Monarch, because I love the edits. Like the edits I saw, I liked it from like the edits, but like I was like, I really don't want to watch the show, but because I seen Boys Over Flowers. I liked Airs. If you haven't seen Airs with Lee Min-ho, you should watch that. Hey. So like Boys Over Flowers, Airs. I watched Personal Taste, which was another good one with Lee Min-ho. What other K-dramas did I see? Oh, The Business Proposal. That was a really good one. While you were sleeping, I had to go back and watch it from the beginning, because on Rakuten they were showing the K-drama like in the middle. So they weren't showing it from the beginning because they had already shown it from the beginning. So it's like, you know what? I need to watch that one again while you were sleeping. There was one historical one that was really good. I don't really like historical K-dramas, but this one was really good. And I think it also had Lee Min-ho in it. Why do you support Kanye if someone else did? Would you cancel them? When it comes to Kanye West, it sounds like I'm saying Kanye West, you can learn to separate the person from the music. That's a thing that people, unless it's like super, super horrible like R. Kelly, which then you cut off R. Kelly's music. Nope, not listening to R. Kelly. Never again. Like, you are never going to hear me literally play R. Kelly. But you can separate people from their music, because by your logic, people should be canceling Nicki Minaj. She's out here dating a whole registered offender. Had a baby by this person. And just because that girl lied, people said, well, that girl lied. They bypassed it. Like, we can't sit here and just say because that girl lied. We're going to actually bypass the fact that he's a whole registered offender, that he did do something to a minor, and not the person who lied, because he had to go to jail because he failed to tell the people in his community where he moved with Nicki Minaj that he was a registered offender. And they said, when you move anywhere, you have to immediately notify the people in your community that you are living there, so they know to keep your kids away from you. He's in the street. He's acting like he's this thug in the streets, having beef with Cardi B's husband, back and forth. And Nicki Minaj was over here supporting a whole blackfishing with one of the members from Fifth Harmony, wasn't it? One of the members from Fifth Harmony told her, don't do that. She didn't listen, and she went ahead with blackfishing in one of Nicki Minaj's videos. That girl came for her on a live, and Nicki Minaj came for that girl and started attacking people who was coming for the girl for blackfishing. And like I said, by your logic, right? If someone's a horrible human being, then that means that people should not listen to Nicki Minaj's music. Again, there are certain things you could do when you literally, how do I say it? You can separate the person from the music. Unless if it's R. Kelly or someone like that, you know, where they did something that bad as R. Kelly, then of course. And because Nicki Minaj didn't have interactions with minors like that, like, yeah. I know, I tend to repeat myself twice, sorry. My mom is awake, she's on her phone. My favorite artist is Brandy. But yeah, you know, and by your logic, there is a lot of horrible artists. Like, everyone has done something where where it's like, if it's your logic, people should just not listen to their music at all. The Weeknd. Who else? The Weeknd. There's a lot of, like, pop rock, I think it is, or, like, people like Megadeth. I don't know how to explain it. Not Megadeth. You know, like those, like, Korn and stuff like that? Like, Metallica, Korn type groups. I don't know what category they fall under. Groups like those, a lot of them have been really racist. Like, bad, and I don't really listen to some of them. There was like I remember one time there was a whole video that went viral of people just calling out all these groups their like lead singer had something. I was like, dang, and I used to like the group. Well, you have to understand, no one's perfect, right? People are gonna mess up. It's what you choose to do with it, right? If you refuse to take accountability like Maddie, and you know you continue to keep doing things, yeah, people are like, I think that's his name from Maddie Black. I think that's what you say his name is. From 1975. And when you're talking about Kanye West and Jewish people, sorry guys, my hair is in the screen. I keep dropping that. When you're talking about what Kanye West did, of course what he did is not excusable, right? No one's excusing him. No one is saying that his behavior is okay. But when you're saying to completely cut Kanye West's music off, even though I listen to his older music more than I do his newer stuff, like from Donda, I don't really listen to that except the song from Andre 3000, which is one of my favorite songs. I should play that one right now. But by your logic, you should literally stop listening to Nicki Minaj then, because she's done a whole bunch of stuff. Like, you can separate the artist from the music, like I said. It's not supporting their actions. Sadly, we support a lot of people that are horrible human beings. Everyone is like the whole Leonardo DiCaprio situation, where Leonardo literally dates women, and then when they get up to a certain age, he dumps them, apparently. It's like the whole romanticizing couples. Everyone romanticized Priscilla Presley and Elvis Presley, even though she was 14 at the time she met Elvis Presley. Everyone romanticized Winona Ryder's relationship with Johnny Depp and said it was so cute when Johnny Depp was like 24, 25, and Winona Ryder was 17 at the time. There are all these weird Hollywood relationships. It's just like, when it comes to people, well, when you're saying, why are we on Elvis, let him rest? Because by that person's dogs are saying, well, Kanye West is a horrible human being and you should listen to his music, then people shouldn't listen to Elvis. And what about Jerry Lee Lewis? Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. That guy literally married and dated his 13-year-old cousin. Married and dated his 13-year-old cousin and had a baby with her. Yikes. Like, and this man was said to be the next king of rock and roll. Jerry Lee Lewis. Would you like to get married? Yeah. Jerry Lee Lewis. Have you ever seen the Great Balls of Fire, the movie with what's his name? He's from that movie that I said where he has a bunch of kids and he's a Navy man. It's like Cheaper by the Dozen, but except it's another version of like that. Anyways, I forget. Dennis Quaid. That's his name. No. Yeah, Dennis Quaid. He's related to the crazy Randy Quaid, the one that plays Uncle Eddie in the National Lampoon movies. But anyways, his brother, Dennis Quaid, they're both horrible human beings, supposedly. According to, I think Trish dated Dennis Quaid, if I'm not mistaken. I think Trisha Paytas dated Dennis Quaid. But this guy was like, yeah, any guy, I don't know. I feel like, okay, it's acting, but in a way, anybody that's willing to play a character that dates an underage girl, like to me, I would be weirded out. I couldn't do it, even if it was acting, right? And so Winona Ryder is in the movie as well, and she plays the cousin, the 13-year-old cousin. And so, anyways, throughout the whole movie, when Elvis got drafted into the military, he was still out here making music, and Elvis said, I know you're going to take my throne as the king of rock and roll, because he had to take a hiatus because he was being drafted into the military. That's whenever they were coming back from he was coming back from a concert he performed somewhere, and she wanted to be braggy, and she started flaunting that they were married. She was like, I'm married to Jerry Lee Lewis. And she was like, excuse me? Like, it was a reporter, and she's like, how old are you? And she was like, I'm 13. And she was like, literally, she wanted to brag that she was married to her relative, right? And so then, yeah, that's when they were like, are you really married to this young girl? And he was like, I am. And he goes, that's my wife. And that's when his career took a hit. He tumbled. Like, they were like, you are no longer the king of rock and roll. Elvis is better than you. But the thing was, in the movie, when the guy was like, Elvis is better than you, I was like, first of all, Elvis met his girlfriend when she was 14. And he was like, what, 20, 24, 25 too? I was like, he isn't better than anyone either, because he dated a minor as well. It may have not been his cousin, but it's acceptable because it's not his cousin. That's crazy. Back up, cause it's MTE. I play Call of Duty. I play Mortal Kombat. I play GTA. What else do I play? Mario games. I like Mario games. How old are you? I'm 29. Hollywood is weird. If like I told you guys, a lot of these rockers, I didn't know this. You know that the whole there's a whole series I did on Steven Tyler and the whole situation with that girl. When she was 16, she got pregnant by Steven Tyler. And I didn't know this, but someone said that she's literally suing him in court. Apparently, he was, you know, the whole thing when I was doing the series and I said, like, the apartment caught on fire. So, supposedly, he told his manager to burn that down. He literally tried to burn a 16-year-old pregnant girl inside of the apartment because he didn't want no one to know he was having a baby with a minor. I didn't know that. I just found that out. When I did the series, I thought like, oh, the apartment caught on fire, and I didn't know why. And now, apparently, she's taking him to court that he was the one who tried to unalive her with a fire. I didn't know that. And a lot of these rockers, 80s rockers, if you didn't know, a lot of these 80s rockers, guys, they, what they do is, they would, adopt, they adopted minors. They literally adopted these minors so they could marry them. They would literally offer the parents, they would say, I'll pay you $5,000 if you let me adopt your child. They would adopt these they would adopt these minors and then they would marry them. I would not do that. That's nasty. No, I dropped something on the floor because I'm messing with this. I'm taking it on and off. It was to my stress ball, but then my stress ball broke. So yeah. None of these flags are helping. They're doing it because, like, every time Palestine is mentioned, if they, with kids, that's their business. It's none of my business. It's weird. When you say it's none of your business, it is really weird. Like, imagine if your kids were involved in someone older. Like, it makes me really scared for you to have kids because you don't care. Like, Hollywood is weird, okay? People have dated underage and married. Cher married when she was underage. So did Celine Dion. When you say it's none of your business, imagine if that was your child. It makes me think that you wouldn't care if your child was dating someone older. That's like weird behavior to say it ain't my business, I don't care. Like, these people do need to get canceled because imagine going out of your way to pay a family to adopt someone just so you can marry them. That is creepy. They adopted these minors so they could marry them. Like, it's just really weird, just for the time being until I go. But for me personally, like, that's really weird to say that you condone that because it's creepy. It's like the whole, like, and it's a pretty privileged thing. People bypass the fact that people have dated people underage. Jason Momoa was 10 years old when Zoe Saldana, is it Zoe Saldana? No, what is her name? You know, Zoe Kravitz's mother? Yeah, Zoe Kravitz's mother was like in her 20s or 30s when Jason Momoa was 10 years old. And he had a crush on her. And the fact that he, in real life, ended up, like, you know, growing up to date her and she's like twice his age is like really weird. Because the fact that people are like, yeah, he was like 10. Like, it is just creepy how people move in Hollywood. Why was I gonna say Hawaii? Like, in Hollywood. Like, dating underage, a lot of people have done it. Marcus Houston is getting called out. If you don't know who Marcus Houston is, Marcus Houston is literally from Immature. Immature was the boy group that came out of House Party 3, I think it was, when he was getting married, and what's her name came back into his life, and then, like, you know, he was getting married, and his cousins were trying to be this group. They were Immature. And so anyways, Marcus Houston has been in a lot of stuff. He played Roger in Sister Sister. He was even in the House Party 4, when they were grown up and they threw a house party to get these executives to sign them to a record deal or something. Yeah. Anyways, he got called out for meeting and dating his wife when she was underage. A lot of people have done it. What's his name? I was gonna say Josh Hutcherson. I'm trying to think of his name, and that might be his name. But the guy from the Green Mile. You're welcome. The guy from the Green Mile that is literally the guy that's like the a-hole one in the movie with Tom Hanks, where they put him in the padded room and they have him like in a straitjacket or whatever, and they torture him for what he did to one of the inmates because he purposely didn't wet the sponge. Anyways, he dated a 16-year-old and literally asked the parents' permission to marry her. And this girl was one of those girls that got, like, implants. She went and got implants. Yeah, they were like, Kanye is, you know, Yahtzee, like, because of the stuff he said about Jewish people, which it is bad. But the thing that I was explaining is that everyone's done something bad that we probably supported, and you can separate the music from the person. Unless it's R. Kelly, then definitely cancel R. Kelly all the way. He lost $2 billion. He lost $2 billion for his remarks of what he said about Jewish people. $2 billion. He said a lot of crazy stuff. You have to remember, he said slavery was a choice. And he said that on TMZ. He went on that crazy rant in front of all the TMZ people. And then that's when he said slavery was a choice. That's crazy. Get you for 18 years. That is wild. And they were like, why do you think slavery is a choice? And he was like, they could have just, it was like, what do you think that this, I was like thinking, what do you think? These slaves could have just got up and walked away? Like, that is wild. A black man, especially with the platform he has and his celebrity status, goes on TMZ and is like, yeah, slavery was a choice. That's a wild statement. But you ain't messing with no broke. Thank you for the gift points. But like, there are so many horrible people that are still making music. Do you support him or not, girl? Because you say this and then stream his music, which is crazy. There's a difference when you're saying to completely cut someone off because of what they've done. A lot of people listen to his music. You listen to Nicki Minaj and she's married to a PD3O. She defended Blackfish. She's done a lot of horrible stuff. So does that mean that people should not stream Pink Friday on Friday, Pink Friday 2? That people need to just not listen to her because she's not a good person either. By people's logic, this is the thing. Avicii. You're still streaming Avicii stuff, but yet Avicii slept with minors. Neo. Jason Derulo. I could give you a whole list of celebrities that have done problematic stuff. You know that song that is like ATL? How could I possibly be inconspicuous? Vote is ridiculous. CeeLo Green literally said that if a girl is conscious, he tweeted this thing about rape. He said if a girl is unconscious, that means she is conscious and that she wants it. Basically, literally saying that rape is okay. Basically saying rape is okay on Twitter. And to me, I didn't do that trend, and I was like, why are people using his audio? I was literally going to post the stuff he said on Twitter because I had the screenshots. I was going to make a whole video about, like, CeeLo Green and post it on TikTok. Because it's crazy how he has a trend going viral. Like, it is crazy that people say they want to cut off people. Like R. Kelly, I've cut him completely off because, no. I could not listen to the music because we all know. Exactly, but what I'm saying is like, I'm not explaining the music I'm listening to. I'm technically saying that there's a lot of people that have had controversial things that by your logic, you would have to stop streaming them. Right? Like Nicki Minaj. By your logic, people should just not listen to Nicki Minaj. It's just because people love to see black people's downfall. He's already suffered enough because he lost $2 billion. He didn't get away with it. That's not deflecting. Do you listen to Nicki Minaj? Are you a barb? My first question is, are you a barb? I have a question. I have this question and I want to ask. Nope. Okay. I'm not. Because I was going to say, because you know, Nicki Minaj, someone said that Cardi B said this too, because Nicki Minaj once referred to a darker skinned woman as a roach. Because I was going to say, by your logic, then, you know, there's a lot of people like Avicii, he slept with a minor and gave them a STD. People said that was Cardi too. Someone said Cardi too, but no, I saw Nicki Minaj said that too. Somewhere. It was on YouTube and it was from either Instagram or Twitter. And I had brought it up and someone was like, Cardi B said that too. And I was like, because they said, no, it was Cardi B. And I said, no, I saw it. And yeah, it was both of them because I looked it up. Unless, you know, like a lot of the stuff I don't take like as facts from like YouTube, but I saw it. And I was like, dang. Are you a Chris Brown fan? This is my next question. Are you a Chris Brown fan? What music do you listen to? Chris Brown is colorist. Hell no. Oh, I skipped it by accident. I'll find someone. Name someone that you listen to and I'll tell you what they've done problematic. I probably know everything about everyone. And I could tell you, yeah, they've done this. Name someone you listen to and I bet you they hella problematic. Lucy Dacus. I think I have heard of Lucy Dacus. Let me look this person up because I might have heard of them. Oh, that person's getting blocked because you can't say it to my face. Just pay for a subscription. Why change your name to that? Just... Thank you for the Cash App. Thank you. Okay, let me do this real quick. Sorry. Someone sent the Cash App. Lucy Elizabeth Dacus is an American singer-songwriter originally from Richmond, Virginia. No burden. I might have heard... I've seen her. Oh. I think I have heard of her music. She probably had a song that went viral on TikTok, but yeah. What did Maddie Healy say about Lucy Dacus? Yeah, Maddie Healy is problematic. Oh, Lucy, telling Boy Genius member Lucy Dacus that her group inspired him to start a band that used the word girl plus an ableist slur. Maddie Healy slammed by Lucy Dacus after... Oh, she's the one who called him out for that slur that he had. Girl R-word. No, like he's the one who said the slur, not her. She called him out. Now I know who she is. Maddie Healy is so problematic though, to be honest with you. Boy Genius. Okay, so it says Lucy Dacus of Boy Genius performs at Outdoor Theater during the 2023 Coachella Festival. 3 Dacus responded to their song's inclusion. This is by New York Post, so I guess they called Obama a war criminal after he puts song on playlist. Barack Obama released his summer playlist on Thursday with a list of his favorite old and new songs. His 2023 list featured Not Strong Enough by indie rock supergroup Boy Genius, but one of the members' bands, Lucy Dacus, is less than happy about receiving the former president's seal of approval. Dacus, whose bandmates include Phoebe Bridgers, who has been one of the openers for Taylor Swift on the Eras Tour, and Julian Baker, retweeted the list on Thursday night, adding war criminal to the tweet. It is unclear as to what exactly Dacus was referring to, but some people speculated the musician could be referring to Obama's approval of drone warfare during his presidency. The Post has contacted Boy Genius reps for comments. Dang, they called Obama a war criminal. I can understand. I mean, when that whole drone thing went down, like, I was in high school when that stuff happened because, you know, Obama was in presidency when I was in high school. I mean, I can't tell people how to feel about political stuff, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you are a group, do not get into anything political. It's going to ruin your career. Just like the Dixie Chicks, they changed their name. Remember when they run after, what was his name, George Bush or something? They said something about Bush or Clinton or something like that. They got canceled very badly. They got canceled so bad that they changed their name from Dixie Chicks. Anything political, don't get into it. You know, don't do it. Even if, you know, like, people have to be careful with their wording, because then someone's going to be like, you called Obama a war criminal, and then they're going to attack you. Politics is not what you want to get into. Hey, what funny is like the moment you come across. But yeah, that is wild. Yo, PPA, no info for the DEA. Federal agents mad cause a flagrant tap myself with a phone in the basement. I'll be like bidserve.com. That's probably where I was reading that article. I was like, what the heck? Hey guys, let's start this out. But yeah, okay. Hey guys. But yeah. The fact, I'm getting tired, guys. I think we're probably gonna have to get off and go get some sleep because, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not probably, because I always say that and then I don't really. Because, you know, I want to go watch, yes, I do listen to Chris Brown, and what of it? You do know that people can learn and grow, and there's a thing, right? No one puts their hands on anyone. I'm not condoning that Chris Brown hit Rihanna, but Rihanna did hit Chris Brown and provoked him. Let's not act like Rihanna did not hit Chris Brown either. Rihanna did hit Chris Brown too, and she did put her hands on Chris Brown, and she admitted to that. So if it's by your logic, right, then you would have to stop listening to Rihanna too because she hit a man. Nobody should be hitting anyone. But she did hit Chris Brown. Know what you want? So yeah. Thank you for the cash app again. Thank you for the gift points. Thank you for liking and for commenting. And I'm gonna get ready and go to sleep, guys. But have a good day or night where you guys are. I'm probably gonna watch a webtoon or a K-drama or something. Or read a webtoon. I don't know if you can watch. But have a good day or night where you guys are. And I will see you guys later. I'm very tired. But yeah, guys. Bye.